You can change it. It is your choice. Once you make the decision to change, you can then take the action and the tools become available. So these are some great tools that you can put into action starting today. So number one is to surround yourself with people who elevate and celebrate you. And you can do this by joining groups. You can do this through Facebook communities. There's all kinds of ways to seek. They say the 5 people that you hang around the most are an indicator of what your values are. So that's what you want to be taking into consideration when you're choosing the activities that you do. And the big one is number 2. How many times have you said or heard someone say, I feel fat? So exploring your I feel fat thoughts. Because I'm sorry to tell you this, but the word fat, it isn't a feeling or an emotion. Neither is old or whatever words that you use to describe your physical appearance. The truth is, feeling fat or feeling old or feeling to this or to that, they're just really catch-all phrases. And I say that people often use them to describe that heaviness in their hearts because they don't have the right words when they're feeling weighed down with the emotions. So because it becomes a challenge to name exactly what it is they're feeling, we project that inner conflict onto our body by saying we feel fat or ugly or old or whatever. So feeling fat or feeling old really just become a mask, and they hide our fears and our vulnerabilities. The deeper feelings that we would long to say, if we could find our voice, if we could understand and create awareness and acknowledge what it is that we are feeling. So I would encourage people to have access to a feeling menu and just acquaint themselves with literacy, emotional literacy, and what the different emotions are. So every time you displace your emotional distress onto your body and then try to fix it, you can also use overeating or diets or surgical procedures. Whatever your vortex is, it's just going to swallow you though, and you're not going to feel good about yourself. So the next time you feel fat or old, I invite you to slow down the process and ask yourself, what's going on? And when you stand back and you look at the situation where you're feeling that inner resistance or tension and take on the curiosity. Curiosity is non-judgmental. You're just looking at it with wonder and going, what's going on here? Am I irritated with a loved one? Am I being asked to compromise my values? Have I been put in an uncomfortable situation? Or perhaps there's a stressor in something that you're anticipating, like going to a family event or attending a party and you don't know what to wear. A reunion, the old class reunion, where you want to lose a bunch of weight, or a wedding, weddings and reunions. Have you been put in some kind of uncomfortable situation? Well, you want to take a step back and look at it, like I said, with curiosity and just a gentleness, like you would in talking to a child who was afraid of something. And just be open to what comes up for you. And if you have a feelings menu, as I call it, then you can easily look to see what it is that you might be feeling and then take action to move through those feelings. So we want to change that phrase, I feel blank, and put an emotion word. So I feel anxious. I feel worried. I feel scared.